Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Baylor Bears and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame, this is a beautiful full-circle moment for him. He's able to finally get that dream job at his alma mater, and it all becomes a reality today when he runs out of the tunnel. He told me, I'm not sure how I'll feel, but I know my heart will be full. I'll keep you posted on how he's reacting to this crowd here today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers.
Makes the catch, and he's free. The 30, past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Motion from the back. Snags it quickly on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out wide right, it's Livingston. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Lagway. Makes the catch, it's Brown. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
The Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago, they go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway. Because you said it, David, he was one of the most recruited players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his A game week in, week out, this Baylor offense is going to be impossible to stop.
Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Nice move there. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
You got to love that third down, man. Third and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short, getting that next set of downs.
Play fake Lagway. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Pulls it. He'll keep it on second down. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun on third down, Lagway finds his target. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to establish the run. There he goes. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. He breaks a tackle. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
operating in the red zone here on second down. Gets the back moving. Here's Lagway to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Great job by pass defense down here with their backs against the wall. They're doing a good job really constricting these windows for their quarterback to throw into and getting pressure on the QB, making them pay every time they drop a quarterback back to throw.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. On the move. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Brown will throw it. Rush right in his face. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Cobb. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So first down here as they go back to work. Lagway wants to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Smashes through the tackle. At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He'll try to do it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
2nd and long here. On the option. Runs through the tackle. He's past the marker. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Third and long coming up. Flagway. Under pressure. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
It's good. That brings them to within 1. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
The Tigers will hustle to the line. Drives inside. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. It's a 1st and 10. The transfer has it his first carry. He's past the sticks. Gets away from one, finds room. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Auburn. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Keeps it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice... scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Morris. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throwing, Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times...
They'll pull it down and run. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the 1st down.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Lagway to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Beal. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Left side, it's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play action on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. From the gun, it's Cobb. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. The play fake. Look out! That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the Tulane Green Wave. And it's the Blue Devils coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down immediately.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll run it. Shows him the stiff arm. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. This is a designed run. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they've just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for an alley. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Flagway wants to throw. Got a man, it's Morris. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Beal. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Bears! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Flagway. Out wide left, it's Smith. Does not get there. Boy, they stopped him just short of the goal line and kept him from getting the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Nowhere to go.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Brown wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Cobb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Auburn lines up quickly. They'll send the back in motion. The run inside. It's Cobb. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Plows his way ahead. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll run it. It's Cobb. Touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Sends it back in motion. Brown will throw it. And he makes the grab for the deuce. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Trying the left side. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Lagway on the play action. They're all over it. Just got rid of that one.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job giving him time.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll run it. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. On the move. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And the Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Swapped immediately.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Throwing, Lagway. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And after that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you'd expect this team to just go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, Lagway. Oh, pressure's coming. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Brown wants to pass. Right side, it's Nimrod. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Auburn to the line in a hurry.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to...
Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He'll try to take it back.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll move the wide receiver. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Morris. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bears have pushed it inside the 20. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Here's Lagway to pass. spits it out to the back. Out wide right, it's Beal. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Flagway wants to throw. Escapes trouble. Avoids pressure. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Left side, it's Brown. Touchdown Bears! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Four wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wide left, it's Nimrod. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
That's a great job by the quarterback here in this 2-minute situation, realizing that all of his receivers are available in live targets right now, right? He hasn't thrown to that guy too often up to this point in the game, but he didn't quit on him, and that play saw him wide open, gave him a shot.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. Hauls it in. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd down, here's Washington. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down for Auburn. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Auburn lines up quickly. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right side, it's Nimrod. And they'll shove him out of the field. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's a give to Washington. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lagway. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Lagway. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Throwing, Lagway. He wants a big play here late. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Again, it's Lagway. Rushes on. Turns it upfield. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here's Lagway to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the field. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. They get a big win here and start the season.